Okay, hello everyone. Uh, we met again in fundamentals of marketing management. My share screen, is it available to you? Can you see my share screen, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Today we will talk about the marketing informants, and we just start. Uh, in the middle of the sessions, I will take screenshot about your attendance, but I will starting with the material first. Yeah, my name is Freddy Mutiara. I will lecture you for just several times, just a few times. My background is from the mass media, from newspapers. I come from Jawa Post and Seputar Indonesia previously. That's my industrial experience. Besides, I have ever worked as sales engineer in a company in Surabaya for B2B, business to business. Okay, uh, this is, we talk about the analyzing the marketing improvements. Yeah, the business improvements is anything the forces that affecting your business. Yeah, it can be a customers, the government regulations, the customer preference, the strategy, the gimmicks that do by your competitors, yeah, and all of this changing fastly, yeah, changing fast and will affecting your business, of course. So it is said that marketing influence includes all actors and forces outside marketing that affecting marketing management's ability to build and maintain successful relationship with the target customers. What is the forces? We will see at the next slides. Yeah. The forces, the first one is micro informants. Yeah, consists the actors close to the company that affects its ability to serve its company, its customers. Yeah, that is the company. Yeah, the supplier. Yeah, the marketing intermediary. Yeah, distributor, for example, shops, marketplace, customer markets, competitors, dan publics. Yeah, all of this, yeah, have their own situations that will affecting your business. Yeah, for example, your company maybe have resource which is different to the other company resources. Your company maybe have supplier which is the characteristic of the supplier different to the competitors suppliers, the pricings, the term of payments, the ability to deliver the goods, yeah, and so on. Yeah. And this is the micro environment, and this is the macro environment. Yeah, in macro environments, this is consists of larger societal forces that affect the micro environments. Yeah, demographics, economics, natural, technological, political, and cultural. This is the macro environments. Yeah, like macroeconomics, yeah, demographics, for example. In Japan, the demographics is older than Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia have a big bonus demographics today because most of the people of Indonesia are in working forces and are in ages of workings. So they are, in term of demographics, Indonesia is better than Japan, for example. Yeah, because of the most of the people of Indonesia is in working force rather than Japan. But in economics, yeah, maybe today, all the businesses, almost all of the businesses affected by the situations we have today globally and also locally. This is the pandemics. Yeah, the pandemics have a very big impacts to us, and It has making some businesses even lost its capacity more than 50%. Yeah, the shares business, luxury business, recreational business. Yeah, they lost their capacity to 50%, even more. Yeah, this is the environment. Yeah, the business environment you have, and you cannot uh, avoid from that, but you can minimize by using some strategies that your company have, yeah, such as making efficiency, go to the marketplace as digital player and so on. Natural also, yeah, natural of course, yeah. Four seasons countries of course have difference, some differentiation in consumption types than two seasons countries, for example. Technological is also will have affecting your business, yeah, because with technological, yeah, you will have to do some innovations with the new adoption of technology. It can be left your competitor behind if you are faster adopters of technology rather than your competitors. Yeah, political also have some affects forces to your business, yeah, because political, for example, they establish policy for the business, they establish regulations, yeah. If the regulation is not pro to the businesses, then the situation will be hard for the business. An unstable political condition in a country, such as there's a cup in the country or the bleeding conflict on the country, of course, will affect the overall atmospheres of the business. Yeah, and the last one is also cultural. Yeah, the culture. Yeah, every country has their own norms, belief, attitudes. Yeah, and also sometimes it is mostly blended with the religious belief, yeah, that will affecting your business as overall. Yeah, this is the marketing environments. Yeah, this is the intermediary, competitors, public, customer. Yeah, this is the actors and micro environments. The company, for example, because it is that the company has top management. Yeah, top management is important because they will, this is in macro environment perspective, yeah, micro environment perspective of macro environment. The top management is important because this is the one who set the strategy, the overall strategy for the company, yeah. And you know, some success company have famous top management, yeah, like in newspaper maybe, you know, Jakob Utama in Kompas Group, and the former leadership of Dahlan Iskan in Jawa Post Group. Yeah, they are famous leaderships, has many innovative actions, and they are work harders who create the culture, who create the style of the works for their own company. Yeah, and the next is finance. Yeah, if your company have a good financial ability, for example, you have uh, enormous amount of capital and less interest that you have to pay to banks, and you can count or collecting capital with low cost of fund, then you will be have a more competitive advantage rather than your competitors. Yeah, and the next is research and development. Yeah, research and development is important for high-tech uh, products because they will uh, decisive for creating good products, competitive products, and you know, famous branding such as Apple, yeah, Microsoft, they have a very leading in research and development. Yeah, They are the first mover. They are the innovators. It creates the innovation in the first stage rather than the competitors, and then they set the trend of the markets by their innovations. Yeah, and also purchasing. Yeah, purchasing is also important because purchasing, you will purchase your raw material and the term of payments, the competitiveness of the pricing, the lower pricings you get from the supplier will affecting your uh, overall production cost and will affecting your competitiveness against the competitors in terms of the pricing policy, for example. Yeah, and also the operations. Yeah, whether your operation has a good uh, and efficient operations or not, it will affecting all the business process in your company. Yeah. Also, one thing is it like the finance? Yeah, they will set up the cash flow and reporting for the finance for your company. Yeah, this is the suppliers. I think Yeah, provide the resources, and the suppliers also create customer value. Yeah, because the quality of the raw material, for example, and the competitiveness of the pricings of the cost of the raw materials depend on your suppliers. Yeah, if you get more competitive supplier, you will get better than your competitors. And also the marketing intermediary, yeah, the firm that help the company to promote, sell, and distribute its goods to final buyer is also important. Yeah, why? Because if you have good distribution channels, yeah, your products will be established more and seen more by the customers, and it means bigger chance that the customer will buy from your products. Okay, this is the marketing intermediaries, yeah, resellers, physical distribution firms, marketing services agency, and also financial intermediary. Yeah, financial intermediary like uh, the one who give you some payment or money to to do the distributions activities. Yeah. And of course, this is likely the most important things also. Yeah, this is the competitors. Yeah, the firms must gain strategic advantage by positioning their offerings strongly against competitors' offering in the minds of the offering. Yeah, most of the company today have competitors, except you have a market structure like monopolistic or oligopolistic, you will have competitors. Yeah, so you will have to take care about the competitors. And in the mind of the customers, you will have to be better than the competitors in order that you will have better positions to the customers. Yeah, so the customer will have a preference to buy your product and so on. Okay, I will stop for a while. Please turn on your video. I will take screenshot. Please turn on your video. I will take screenshots for the attendance of today. Okay. Yeah. Just smiling and just take the screenshot. Okay, I will share screen again. Back to decisions. Thank you for the screenshot. Okay, yeah. Then I will back again. Yeah. So you, of course, you have competitions. Yeah. And the next is micro environment is the publics. Yeah, the media, the government, the local publics, general publics. They will have some situation that will create some constraint or some advantage or some benefits to you. Yeah. For example, you have to be take care about the media publications, the media news. If they have negative agenda setting to you, they can publish negative news to you and affecting your image to the public. Yeah. Okay. And also the customers. Yeah. You have some type of the customer consumer market. Yeah. This is B2C. Business market is B2B. Yeah. Business market when you sell to organizations, a company which is sell to organization or other institutional, yeah, and also reseller market. You work as a reseller, and also of course government market. Government market in the headquarters of Indonesia, the Jokowi governments, and then the province in East Java it is the Kofifa governments, and in municipal or city of Surabaya this is the Risma government. Each of them have enormous amount of money, or we call that state budgets, yeah, APBD or APBN, to spend as many consumptions, infrastructures, hospitals, medicine, and so on. Yeah, so they are also customers and have big spending too. Yeah, next year's the spending of Indonesian governments in Jakarta level in Jokowi presidential will be projected about 2,700 trillion rupiah, 2,700 uh, thousand rupiah. Of course, this is a big amount of money, yeah, and can make a becoming a mover to the economics situations, and also international market. Yeah, you will have to sell your product to the international markets. Yeah, because in your domestic market, maybe the capacity of your productions is cannot absorb at all by the domestic market. Yeah. Any questions so far, students? Is it clear?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay. The next is the macro environments. Yeah. This is the demographics. Yeah. If in Indonesia, this is mostly the demographics is young people, but in Japan, for example, the demographics is older people. But in Japan, they have more purchasing power than Indonesia. Yeah, economic situation, natural. I have explained technological, political, and cultural. As I have explained this. Okay, so this is the terminology. Yeah, you have to know. Yeah, about the terms. The demography is the study of human population, size, density, location, age, gender, race, occupation, and other statistics. This is demographics. And demography in one area to the other area will have differentiations. Yeah, even in one local area, demography in West Surabaya might be rather different than in East Surabaya, because in West Surabaya there are many township and middle up uh, housing complex in West Surabaya. Yeah, and also the lifestyle centers. Yeah, golf field. Uh, the biggest malls and shopping centers, etc., mostly located in West Surabaya rather than East Surabaya. Yeah, it will affecting. Yeah, and also the demographic environments. Yeah, they will involve people and make up if the people will compose the market, will affecting the market. Yeah, this is will affecting the business. And also the demographic trends, yeah, changing ages and family structures, geographic population shifts, such as what happened in Japan's, yeah, and also educational characteristics and population diversity. Yeah, for example, Surabaya has more population diversity, more bineka, yeah, than Gresik, for example, and Sidoarjo. Yeah. Aceh, for example, they have more homogeneous populations in terms of demographics rather than Surabaya, for example. Yeah, of course, it will affecting the pattern of the business environment. And you can also classify the demographics according to the generations: baby boomers, Generation X, millennial, and Generation Z, such as this. Yeah, you can read by yourself. Of course, I think some of you have ever heard the terms from the media, the newspapers, or other the popular books talking about marketing and business in contemporary perspectives. So from the demographics informants, then we will meet what we call as generational marketing. Yeah, is segmenting people by lifestyle or life states instead of age. Yeah, so generational marketing is important. Yeah, because it is segmenting people by lifestyle or life states instead of the age. Yeah, some generations, yeah, like this, yeah, they have different style, different consumptions patterns, and it will affecting how you produce and selling your product or services. Okay, and this is the demographic environment also. For example, the changing of American family, changing in the workforce, yeah, it will affecting of the overall situations. Yeah, geographic shift in populations, yeah, growth in this is the example in Americans. For example, in Surabaya, maybe the geographic shifts in population in West Surabaya. Yeah, many housing complex now rising in the border of West Surabaya and Menganti Gresik, because there is a shifting to the west to the housing complex. Of course, with the rising of new housing complex in Menganti and the border of West Surabaya, it will affecting the population shift there. Yeah, many housing complex rise and many newcomer comings to the housing complex, new business, and also new lifestyle centers will arise. Yeah, even the Citraland, which is in west of Surabaya, they have expanded their future lands into the Menganti, Gresik as area border of West Surabaya. Yeah, and also changing in people where people works. Yeah, telecommuting, home office. Yeah, work from home, study from home. Yeah, I don't know whether this pandemics will establish the new lifestyle, working from home or study from home. Maybe, yeah, well, we don't know. Yeah, well, even the works from home maybe not will not 100%, but the pandemics will push faster the changing of lifestyle in working at home. Yeah, and also the macro environments. Yeah, the markets are becoming diverse, international, national, ethnicity, even gays and lesbian. It can be controversial also. Yeah, from the perspective of religious, especially from Abrahamic religious. Yeah, and also for the disabled people. Okay. And also changing in consumer spending is happen. Yeah, the, many can be many factors can be the triggers. Yeah, and today we see that the coming of value marketing. Yeah, involves offering financially cautious buyers and greater value. Yeah, the right combination of quality and service at a fair price. Yeah, so this is a trend that the customers more careful in spending money. Yeah, and if they spending the money, they want something valuable for the goods or services that they buy. And the trend is strengthened today because of the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic situations. The trend is strengthened because of the, the slower economic space today. Yeah, has reducing the revenue or income many people and many populations, and the ones who still have cash, the ones who still have money also, because of they see the situations about around them about the lower economic conditions, they also more cautious, more careful to spend their money and have more focus to saving the money because they want to take care and making some what we call that some anticipations if the economic conditions suddenly becoming worsens. Yeah, this is the consumer psychological of the customer. And income distributions. Yeah, the rich have grown richer. Yeah, because they have many factors of productions. Yeah, many facilities, and the middle class are strong, and the poor remain the poor. Yeah, in Indonesia, there's many topic that talking about the Gini index. Yeah, Gini index or index Gini gitu. Ya. Gini index talk about the gap the gap of income between the rich people and the poor people in Indonesia. Yeah. Income distribution is important, yeah, as a businessman or businesswoman, because it will affecting your uh, business as overall. Yeah, it will affecting your business as overall, and if the income distributions is not good, and then the purchasing power just have concentrated to a small people. And of course, this is not good for the business, yeah, because if you have more customers that have purchasing power, of course, you will have a more chance to sell the products or services, yeah, because if the money just concentrate to several peoples, of course, just a few peoples cannot running the consumption spending by themselves. Yeah, because if they just individually do the consumptions, they have limitations. Yeah, for example, as rich as you can, you still eat 3 times a day. Yeah, you cannot eat 10 times a day because you are richer than the other. Yeah, so income distributions is important too to push the consumptions greater and affecting better to your business. Okay, any questions so far? Yeah, the next is about the natural environments. Yeah, natural environments is the physical environments and natural resources that are needed by as inputs by the marketers or that are affected by the marketing activities. Yeah, in the many people has mentioned Indonesia has richer as common, yeah, as average that in natural environment rather than the other country. Yeah, but remember, for raw oil material, Indonesia is not teachers. Yeah, Indonesia have some limitations because we are more importing in raw oil. Yeah, rather than producing oil by ourselves. Yeah, yeah. This is trend of natural environments globally. Yeah, growing shortage of raw material. Yeah, energy and foods. Yeah, this is more important for the security of the countries. Yeah, if a country have sufficient raw material for energy and foods, yeah, they can means have more powers. Yeah, I think more powers today not in military, not in military arsenal itself against like the World War II, for example, but the powers coming from ability from a country from able to save the foods, uh, material and the energy. Yeah, foods and energy is the key for the power of a country. Yeah, you can see many countries becoming unstable politically because the government cannot supply enough foods and energy to their people. Yeah, and also because of the productions, yeah, manufacturing activity becoming more of the uh, motor of the economics in the latest times. Yeah, we see increased pollutions also. Yeah, and also increased government interventions. Yeah, more government wants to save their domestic markets. They put tax to the foreign products because they want to protect the domestic markets. And the developing strategies that support environmentally sustainability. Yeah. Environmental sustainability today becoming hot topics in Western and developed countries. Yeah, they have focus more on companies that still able to produce but have good environment sustainability concepts rather than the third words, the country in the third words, which is still focused on manufacturing and added value of the products, but still less concerns to the environment sustainability. A few minutes again, the Zoom will be end, but don't worry, just come back with the sessions. I will return to the new Zooms through until the end of the material. Yeah, just come back after the Zoom minutes ending. Yeah, return to the new Zoom sessions. Uh, I will finish the material with the second session of the Zoom meeting. Okay. And the next is natural environments. Yeah, environmental sustainability. Yeah, involves the strategy and practice that create a world economy that the planet can support indefinitely. Yeah, some habits. Yeah, like plastics. Yeah, using plastics. Indonesia also there's a campaign for the retail market, mini market to use less plastics. Yeah, because the environment sustainability. And the next is macro environments. Yeah, this is the technological environments. Yeah, also have the thematic forces in changing the marketplace. Yeah, with the technological environment, a company can make a quantum leap, make innovations, and becoming powerful, even not only in their own industry, but also across the industry. Yeah, they're changing the market force with the new product, new opportunities, new innovations. Yeah, IoT, Internet of Things, uh, and then for production concept of 4.0 and etc. Yeah, and also the concern for the safety of the products. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the environmental safety, the consumer safety. Yeah, this is more growing today, especially if you want to enter a market in leading countries or developed countries. They have more awareness in consumer safety, food safety, and environmental safety. Yeah, and also the political and social environments. Yeah, regulation regulating business is intended to protect the business, yeah, the company from the competition from the foreign countries, yeah, the consumer from the unfair business practice. In Indonesia, uh, we have KPPU, ya, KPPU, Komisi Pengawas Persaingan Usaha, ya. Komisi Pengawas Persaingan Usaha or KPPU in Indonesia will prevent a company in Indonesia to acting or do some business practice that do some harmful for their customers. Yeah, for example, it is prohibited in Indonesia if you are a company which has uh, good or big market power, then you want to do some collusion in pricing with the other market powers. And some in this is some cases in Indonesia that KPPU has uh, punish a fine in a sum of money to a company that want to do unfair competition in pricing, such as make arrangement of pricings with the other market powers. They want to create oligopolistics market powers. Yeah. Also, in Indonesia, we have laws, undang-undang or laws of consumer protections, ya, undang-undang perlindungan konsumen, or the laws of consumer protections established in 1919. Yeah, 1919. The laws will prevent any other any actions from the company which make the environment can be harmful to the customers, make some business arrangements which is make disadvantage to uh, the company, the customers. Yeah, the protection laws has made some arrangements against the company to protect the consumers, especially Indonesian customers. So they have better protected business and transaction from the company. And this is the interest of the society against unrestrained business behavior. Yeah. So this is the role of the government. And in all of the words, the government has making uh, more protectionist and domestic arrangements against the markets. Okay, I will stop share. Uh, okay, because this is less than 1 minute, I will stop the sessions and just come back again after this.